ladies. We're here tonight on this. And tonight, it's going to be a little bit of a sports update. Um, so pretty much the first thing, I think Cam Newton says they asked him. I think he was doing first take with ESPN, and they asked him if he thought that the freaking if he'd rather have his MVP season over a Super Bowl, and he said I'd rather have my MVP. What a pen! I don't know, man. I think I'd rather trade it in for a Super Bowl. So a lot of shocking statements right there by Cam Newton saying he'd rather have an MVP trophy than a Super Bowl. But it is what it is. That's what Cam Newton says. I mean, I don't know, man. I think I'd rather have a Super Bowl than MVP. But that's what I don't know. That was kind of weird. I would rather say Super Bowl. But yeah. And what else happened? Matthew Stafford announced he's coming. Wait, what else happened? What else going on is well, Max Scherzer went back to the Blue Jays, or actually no, he's now in the Blue Jays. I beg your pardon. So Max Scherzer, I believe, 1 year deal to the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays struck down a lot of free agencies. They finally got one in Max Scherzer. So we'll see how that goes with Max Scherzer and the Blue Jays. Matthew Stafford has announced that he will be returning to the LA Rams. He's 37. Maybe he can get a 3 year deal. Drew Brees went into 41. Obviously, Brady went into like 47. So he hasn't really had. Sometimes he gets shoulder injuries, but for the most part, he's kind of stayed healthy. So he still had a pretty good season, right? If that team's on the come up, possibly. So Matthew Stafford looks like he could sign maybe possibly up to a 3 year deal for stay a few more years with the LA Rams. Now that the question is, could they keep Cooper Kupp? That's a lot of people are saying that might be the guy they lose. So we'll see what happens there. But at least like they will have Matthew Stafford back. What else is going on? Some people were saying yesterday, this is for wrestling, that today, like the last few days, ever since it was announced that Triple H is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and so he was surprised by The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. A lot of people are saying that's Pinocchio, that Triple H had to know as the chief content officer. He's in charge fully of the wrestling side of the business, including knowing who's going to the Hall of Fame class. That a lot of people are saying that there's no way he wouldn't have not known who the Hall of Fames are. But I mean, the thing is, yes, but I mean, he's not the owner of the company. I mean, there's at least 3 people ahead of him, right? The majority owners, Ari Emanuel, Mark Shapiro, and then the president of the company, Nick Khan. So easily Nick Khan could have said, yeah, Triple H, don't tell him. And he just called Undertaker and Shawn Michaels and had him surprise them at the meeting. I don't know, but a lot of people are saying that it was a way of Triple H to not make it look like he was booking himself to pretty much main event the Hall of Fame. I don't know, man. I mean, people were saying that today, or the last few days, people have been saying that, yeah, he knew about it. He did it this way so he wouldn't get criticized, but he acted like it was a surprise from The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels and Nick Khan and all these guys. I don't know. Who knows? The guy deserves it, man. I think a lot of people are saying that he's trying to steal John Cena's spotlight, right? But he's not wrestling at WrestleMania. It's the night before at the Hall of Fame. Like, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think people get too much into it. If it was John Cena's Hall of Fame, yeah, okay. It's not John Cena's Hall of Fame. Like they're 2 different days, 2 different shows. Yeah, they're close, but like Jesus Christ, I don't know why people. I don't know, man. I think it's going back to the whole thing back in the day, that he took advantage of, the fact that he was the son-in-law of the owner. People are still they still view him as yeah, you take advantage of your power. Who knows? Because even though Vince is out of there, he still has a very high position, right? With being the chief content officer. So who knows? But the final one I would say is that Colin Cowherd has announced that he plans to stay with Fox because his contract, I believe, was about to finish up with Fox, and people thought maybe he could leave. But he is planning to stay with Fox Sports, but he is changing his studio from Los Angeles to Chicago. This has been a theme that you've seen a lot of people do it. Steve Levy, he does his show on ESPN in Washington. Pat McAfee, he does his show from ESPN in Indiana. And so Colin Cowherd, when I'll be doing this, he will be doing his show on Fox Sports from Chicago. This is supposed to I'm thinking March is when this was gonna happen. The show should stay the same for the most part. The only thing is that people enjoy the in-person interviews with guys like Joel Klatt. That will probably not happen anymore. Unless he did say he's willing to do 1 day a week in Los Angeles. Maybe you can fit in those in-person Joe Klatt interviews, because people do love those. Those are one of the highest viewerships. So maybe, he said I'm willing to do once a week. He said maybe during football season, not so much after that. He said, but maybe during the football season, I'm willing to be in the LA studios once a week. So we'll see. But everybody's doing this now. Everybody who has power, right, and is a star is starting to do this, right? They're starting to pick their location of where they want to work, right? Most of these studios are either in Los Angeles or New York, but now you're seeing people go to other places like Indiana, Washington, Chicago. The next one is Stephen A. Smith. He is the next free agent. I don't know what he will do. He said he's talked about leaving New York because of the traffic, the weather, and it's expensive. So I don't know. Also, I think he wants a lot of money. He's asking for a lot of money. McAfee makes $85 million, 5-year deal. He wants something like that, if not even more. The difference is McAfee has I think so many employees he pays, where Stephen A, it's just him. So I don't know, but that's the next. So Colin Cowherd and Stephen A. Smith were scheduled to be free agents this spring, but it looks like Colin Cowherd is resigning. The only thing is he's leaving LA and doing the show in Chicago. But Stephen A. Smith, for what I know, he's still a free agent, so we'll see what he does. Does he want to try something like that? And okay, I'll be in ESPN, but I'm gonna do my show in a different studio and maybe in a different place. We'll see, but yeah, that's pretty much everything going on right now, and the little chicken nuggets. Not too much going on with sports, like I said, other than Max Scherzer going to the Blue Jays. Alex Bertman, Pete Alonso have not signed. Basketball, everybody's waiting for the trade deadline. Obviously, Aaron Fox is the biggest name. He has said he wants to go to San Antonio, so we'll see if that happens. Jimmy Butler's another name that could be in the move. Obviously, NFL, other than coaching hirings, and not much going on right now. And at this point, most of it's assistant coaches being hired. So not much going on with the NFL as far as just coaching hirings. So we'll see. Next week, maybe the NBA is going to make some noise with the trading deadline on Thursday. So maybe that could be some fun chicken nugget stuff. But yeah, that's why kind of a weird video right now, kind of more of a TMZ video, I thought, with some of these different kind of stories I brought you tonight. But that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. I have to look at the schedule and see what's on for sports. If it's not a good sports day, then I'll watch the Royal Rumble live. So then I could do my regular live stream. If not, I'll just come like today and do a video. And I'll be back on Sunday. That's why I hate about Fridays not being a stream anymore, because then when there's a pay-per-view on Saturday, then I'm looking at missing a few days of streaming, which that makes, I don't know, I hate it. So I consider myself a very active streamer, so the fact that I'm gonna have to miss a few days in a row really hurts my, dude, I don't want to say feelings, because I'm not I'm a man, but it hurts my I don't know what word to say to sound like a professional, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like a pendejo right now. Anyways, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think I gave you a good, nice video tonight, kind of a TMZ video. Um, but yeah, man, what can I say? But you're welcome. Guys, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if not for a video, a stream. We'll see what the future holds. But yeah, what can I say? But you're welcome. Wait, you're welcome or thank you? I feel like a pendejo again.